This week it's the finale, and we are still on the Uzalo set in KwaZulu-Natal.
Good evening and welcome to the final cut. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is the night where all dreams come true. This is the night where one person will be crowned the ultimate winner of the final cut. You know the journey, you know the story, you know the joy, the tears. Started out with thousands of hopefuls, went down to 14, and now we're down to the final 4.
13 weeks ago, after a countrywide search, our judges brought 14 contestants to Johannesburg and put them through challenges on some of the most iconic shows on SABC television. Week after week, 2 unlucky contestants found themselves in the bottom 2.
The person going home tonight is Marco.
Andisa. Sorry, babe. Your journey ends here.
They were systematically eliminated until 4 remained to battle it out for the coveted prize of a part in one of SABC's hallmark dramas. Who will be crowned the winners of the Final Cut SA Season 1? Will it be Sandile, Tebo, Asanda, or Nasipi?
You do not want to miss out. This is the final cut.
Mark, action!
We are here on the set of Uzalo, where the finale will be taking place. Our 4 finalists have high expectations of themselves, and you know the judges have high expectations for each and every one of them.
So this is our final episode. I cannot believe it. It's gone so quickly.
It's been a long but rewarding journey.
The 4 contestants who are the finalists are very exciting individuals who have passion, who have talent. We're going to put them through some interesting scenes with professional actors, and we're going to see how they shine.
Our 2 male actors will face a female professional actress from Uzalo, and our 2 female actresses will face a professional male actor from Uzalo. It's going to be amazing to see how our contestants cope with the pros.
I'm hoping all the actors bring their A game because it's do or die today.
I'm nervous. Last week I didn't do so great. One of the comments was probably the fact that I didn't rise up to the bar. So I'm kind of still a bit skeptic.
What's making me more nervous than anything is knowing that I'm actually going to co-act with the main actors of Uzalo, which that's just making me extremely nervous. But other than that, I'm excited.
My chances of winning tonight are very high because I'm prepared and I'm going to give it all to the character.
It has been a nervous journey all the way. I've been feeling scared, insecure, like of who I am. It has been very hard, and then a learning curve.
My name is Mengameli Tlabati /Menga Tlabati, and this is the Mdleche set. This is where Manzuza, Pastor Mdleche, Mxolisi live. Before that, Ayanda used to live here. If you remember our story, it was 2 sons swapped at birth. So Ayanda first lived here, then Mxo also lived here. This is Ulu House. This is where we'll be doing our scenes today. So you guys can familiarize yourself with it.
There's a whole lot of stuff going in my head right now. I'm nervous at the same time. I'm still trying to find something special to bring across. So I'm kind of feeling in between.
The nerves are always there, you know? Even if you're prepared, but you're always nervous. But I believe that I will kick it.
All right, whilst the contestants are getting familiar with the space, you and I will meet after the break. Trust me, South Africa, you guys do not want to go anywhere. It's going to be messy. It's going to be great. Someone might get shot. Welcome Welcome back to The Final Cut. I'm your host, Lawrence Maneka, and tonight it is going down. Our 4 finalists will be paired with actors from Uzalo. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Nompilo and Ernest. How you guys doing?
Great, thank you.
You guys good?
I'm good.
But as per usual, ladies and gentlemen, we're joined by our lovely, gorgeous judges. Hey. You guys good? Listen, don't panic. We still have the 4 finalists. We're just starting with the guys, okay? Cool stuff. Gentlemen, you guys are working with the genuine article today. The real stuff, all right? The rules still apply. You get 2 takes, 1 rehearsal, and 1 as your final output. You have to put your best foot forward. Understood?
Being in the final and having to act along one of the most famous people and one of the most renowned actors in the country right now means a lot. Having to perform with them on set, with everything, directors, it's really amazing.
So, guys, the scene itself happens in Amos. But because of location changes, we'll scrap that. This is Amos's place. Nosipo, this is your prison. I find you at the top of the scene, thinking about how terrible your life has become. This man is exploiting you. So I start off with you, and I'm feeling your pain. Comes Maada walking down the stairs, feeling himself, not dressed to the nines now, but you know, this is his money maker. And he's out to go play dice with his friends. But when he's back, I want you to be dressed. And at some point, we see the reluctance, we see the pain, we see how you are affected by the entire thing. And you're just pleading. You're thinking today could be a lucky day, a desperate move to ask your pimp to, forgive you. Amos, this irritates you. She lives in your flat. She doesn't try to run away because you've got her. So maybe we'll go for a quick rehearsal, just the 2 of us guys, and I can then give notes as to how I'd want to see it for the contestants.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's do it. In 3, 2, 1, action.
Hey, boo. Ngigcoke kanjani? Ngigcoke ubutepe or ngigcoke kanjani?
Uyaphi?
Ade wena ngathi nazi idado bawo uzithi makathi. Ubuza ukuthi ngigcoke ubutepe wena ubuza ukuthi ngiyaphi. Ngathi ukhohle ukuthi ubani in charge la ne?
Yaxolisa umuhle kakhulu.
Thank you ngiyabonga boo. Ngisathi nje tiputi lapha emeeting. Yabo? Lapha emeeting ngithi ngibambe ezinye izinto. Then mangibuya ngicabanga ukuthi off. Mangibuya ngifuna ukuthola ukuthi ugcoke ubutepe.
Uyangikhipha for lunch?
Yazini. Mele usebenze kanzima la emhlabeni uzokwazi ukusurvive.
Amos ngeke ngikwazi.
Yawena. Ini?
Ngiyacela bandla. Ngicela ungiyekele ngihambe ngizophuma ngike ngize ngixoxele umuntu ngaba ngikwazi angikaze ngize ngikubone ngiyacela ungiyekele ngihambe.
Funa ukuthatha ukulahlela estradini. Funa ukuthatha ukulahlela estradini. Bese uhamba ujikanela njengenkanankana uphinde umamtikilishi indibilishi wena manje. Family yakho enendaba nawe.
Ngizofuna umxolisi ngizomthola.
Umxolisi. So unje wena. Angaze mina ngezwe lapha ukuthi yazi bafonela amaphoyisa bathi wena ulahlekile. Dala uboshiwe la wena. Wena ufana nesiboshwa la. Oh, mhlambe ngibona ubuso bakho ukukhumbula ekhaya. Uwabona ubuso bakho ukukhumbula ekhaya. Ukukhumbula ekhaya. Shabet. Mangibuya. Zokuthatha nguse ku client. Lo shayitha abadi bona igidingweni. Okay, boo?
Our contestants have come a long way to be here in the finale. Here is Sandila's journey.
You have an incredibly strong presence.
And guess what? You never laughed at him, Mtwana, Mfit. There's no problem here. Is everything sorted for tomorrow?
I've got a winner. It's Herman Kraukamp.
Here is Devil's journey.
For months, men have been plagued by guilt.
It's a no for me.
Can I give you a different version, please? Just one more time. In there. Say one more thing. I am Zoro.
Keep quiet.
Someone is here.
The next part of this is that we go for a rehearsal with the contestants. I'll start with the first contestant. 3, 2, 1, and action.
Boo boo. How do I look? When I
I liked what you did with the whole chair, but also just so that I can get you and her. When you go over on this side, just also be wary of this camera on her because I also need to see it.
I'll suit him up, babe. Eh? You work on John, baby girl.
Oh, yeah.
As on sometimes on a timing.
Just to enhance on your current performance now. After wrapping it up, I had a nice touch of, she's still your money maker, but otherwise, I'm ready to go for a take.
Each week, our judges watch the contestants' performance from the sidelines. This is where the scoring is done.
The final cut, finale main challenge, take 1.
In 3, 2, 1.
Boo. How do I look?
I'll suit him up, babe. Eh? You work on John.
Oh, yeah.
Wena mina ngathi ngakutshela ukuthi ubuza ukuthi ubuka kanjani zongibuza ukuthi wena unyaphi sewukhahle ukuthi ubani umakhonya la endlini
Yazi wena sometimes awuna timing, yazi? Ungibuza ukuthi ngenzani, uzongibuza ukuthi nyaphi? Ha? Yesisi.
Ngiyaxolisa. Umuhle kakhulu.
Ngithanda leyo. Ngiya ku-meeting ne-client. Mangibuya ufuna ukuthola ugqokile.
Lalela. Ngiyabuya ngisabonga imali maqhoboza la ngaphandle, ngithola. Mangibuya ngifuna ukubona ugqokile uconsa umnandi ubuthebelela. Ne?
Ngikhipha for lunch.
Angikhiphi. Uzobethi usebenze la njenga wonke umuntu la e-country. Yes?
Yes, awukho eMauritius la. Yes? Mawufuna ukuphila fanele usebenze njengawo wonke umuntu.
Ngizingikwazi.
Uthini? Uthini? Uthake ukwazi?
Yewe. Yewukwazi ukwenza. Yewukwazi ucabanga ukuthi ugqokiswa yini? Lalela sisi. Lalela.
Ngiyaxolisa ngicela ungiyekele ngihambe. Ngize ngitshele umuntu ukuthi ngiyakwazi. Angikaze ngikubone.
Kahle wena awuzwa. Awuzwa wena kahle.
Usutshela mina ukuthi kwenzakalani manje?
Cha boss.
Usutshela mina ukuthi kwenzakalani? Cha. Ufuna ngikhiphe ngamconjana yakho ukugijima la ukhaya.
Wena abantu abaningi abanandaba nawe. Ngisho bena nginandaba nawe wena. Uyazi? Wena utikilana ngithethele emgaqweni nokanalutho wena. Sizobhambela mina manje.
Konje umuntu oyedwa uhambe kubheke ezokulandela ukuthi uhlezi so ungazobhaka amasi nawe.
Ngizofuna ngixolisa. Ngizomthola kodwa
ngifuna umxoliso nje. Umxoliso nje. Ngizomxolisa. Unje? Unje? Wena kade kufika ngisho umuntu wakini la sizobheka noma mhlawumbe ngizireport emaphoyiseni ukuthi kunabantu abakufunayo, kunabantu abafuna namudukile. Angikaze ngizwe.
Awungitshela. Yona lento kumuntu kwedodanyana yakho bengasile iphoyisa. Ungitshela ukuthi ngisho naye akanendaba ukuthi kwenzakalani nawe.
Sizolala.
Vele udingi. Angithi unami mos. Ngikuphethe. Ngiyabona wena. Wami.
Kodwa ungesaba. Mina ngizokuphatha kahle. Yes. Uzoba wami wena. Mina kuphela nje izinto esikhona ukuthi ungagcini usumalondo lapha. Noma usufile.
Mangibuya ke baby. Ufuna ukubona ugqokile ne? Ufuna ukugqokile. Kumele sisebenze.
Performing with the real Nosipho was intense. The look in her eyes, at every beat, at every moment. It drove the entire scene. It drove me to go to into a different space. So it was quite an intense scene.
Gentlemen, everyone send you this, sir. Thank you so much.
Oh.
Good luck. I guess I'm not a gentleman.
Good luck.
Thanks, eh? Being with Nompilo on set was a great pleasure, and I felt like I'm exactly on where I'm supposed to be, you know? I felt like we even.
Guys, well done. Well done. The competition still continues. My good sir?
Good performances all around from both the boys. What I did like was the variation of it. I want to wish the gentlemen all the best. All the best, guys. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. You too, brother. Good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't move. When we come back, it's the ladies' turn. And it must be said that things get deadly serious. Welcome back. You're still tuned in to the final cut. Before the ad break, 2 of our male contestants had done their scene, and now it's time for the females. You guys are up next. I don't have to tell you the rules. 2 takes, 1 rehearsal, and 1 for the final output. These guys will be judging you on your performance. Yeah? Yeah. My good sir?
So, the scene before this, Nosipho is in a car giving when Mangobo, her mother, finds her in the act. It becomes a big scene. Amos is pretty mad that somehow Nosipho called her mom to come in. So you're mad, yet you're lowest, but at the same time, I feel I need to get hope. I need to get hope that Nosipho can fight back. So then you guys arrive here. Nosipho is deciding this is a moment. Amos, I've had enough. Amos can't believe this. What's going on? I'm hopeful. Nosipho has had enough. Yeah, she's fighting back. Amos is just watching her, you know, thinking, what the hell is she trying to do? I'm gonna discipline her.
Wena kubo bonke abantu kumele ngabe uyazi ukuthi life vele ikuthrowela ama-dice ungalindele.
Shame.
Okay, so my actors, let's go for it. In 3, 2, 1, and action.
What's wena manje? Wena. Wena. Awuzwa ngendlebe, uzwa ngezandla wena.
Ekade ngisho mani ubona ukuthi mina ngimbizile yini?
Ufika ukutshela ukuthi unyoko wena. Uzo zonke le moto besigcwele lapha. Ukhethe le moto uhleli kuyo wena.
Amos. Wena of all people kumele ngabe uyazi ukuthi impilo vele ikuthoyela ama-dice ungayilindele.
Into kuyabona ukuthi ukhuluma nobani wena.
Futhi ngibuyile ngihamba nawo lokho ngibelesela Amos.
Ehle kwena noSipho wena. Mawucela ukuthi ushubisela mina wena.
Hey we Amos, ayishuba mayishuba, ishubele wena, ishubele mina, iseshubile vele.
Ukushiphisa sisi.
We Amos ngikhathele, ngithi kuwena namhlanje, ngiyema la. Ngiyaphinde ngenze lento.
noSipho uzoyimela lento yenzayo.
Ngithi thekwe Amos, ngiyema namhlanje angazi noma iAfrikaans ongayizwa noma isingisi ngithi I am grateful. Ngazongithusa mina. Ngazongithusa mina. Ngazongithusa mina. Ngazongithusa mina. Ngazongiyisa.
Wenzani?
Hey.
Uzangibizana?
Hey.
Wena. Wena. What's that?
We Amos.
What's that?
Yazo.
What's that? Wena mntwana to.
Goes for the gun, drops the gun, they fall down, boom, she grabs the gun, wherever it is, and boom.
Studying when I need. Boom. Ja. Studying when I need. Uyayazi shebet. Uyayazi shebet. Uyayazi shebet.
Sikhulumisane kahle. Wena cela to. Sikhulumisane.
Gun falls down.
Hey!
All right, cool.
Our contestants have come a long way to be here in the finale. Here is Nasipi's journey.
Now suddenly, I knew that she was gone. She was gone forever.
It's a yes from all of us. We'll see you at the callbacks.
I'm sorry, you're not interested.
Some research you need to look at as soon as possible. I
want you to suffer.
I will go to Hillbrook police station right now and tell them where you're hiding if you don't pay up. And I promise you, this time, if you hit me, I'll open a case of abuse against you.
Here is Asanda's journey.
He suffered injuries on his back from rubber bullets.
From my side, you're on hold.
Oh, now I get it.
Jinyana, up there somewhere, come on.
I know what you did, Wen. Don't look confused.
Me? Oh, Mama Booyah!
So, with that said, we will move on to our first contestant, and I will then go into the blocking for that. I'll start with you, my lady. You'll be my first contestant.
In terms of the preparation, usually what I do, like, if I get a script, I am given a character, I do character analysis. I analyze the character. Who is this person? How old is he? How old is he or she? What is her role in the dialogue that she's having with whoever she's having it?
Rehearsing in 3, 2, 1, and action. So I think just the only thing you can do for believability is not forgetting to turn so that he can fall, because he actually was diving at that point to come back. So he pushes you down, you come back, struggle, find a way to take his mark, he takes yours, so that you can push him, and then other than that, I think you're ready to go for the take, my lady.
I did to prepare for the scenes. I ran the lines, first of all, with my co-contestants. And other than that, I had a moment to myself in trying to relate myself to the character, one. And secondly, in trying to find myself in the character. So I think it's always easier for me when I try and put myself into the character and not just leave the character be on itself. It's easier than to connect any emotional journey that the character has.
Wena nosipho wena sowushubisela mina.
Don't.
Wow, you're very loud.
Okay.
Yeah, just 1 decibel lower if you can. Yeah, otherwise I'm ready. I think you're ready for the next challenge. Let's do it.
Each week, our judges watch the contestants' performance from the sidelines. This is where the scoring is done.
Going for a take, the final cut, finale main challenge, take 2.
Action.
What's that? Hey, what's that? What's that? Wena. Wena. Ufuna uphume enkingeni wena ne?
Hey Amos, ucimanda ngicela umama makabe pha.
Ufuna ukutshela unyoko wena. Kuzo zonke le moto besigwela. Uvele wakhe.
Wena, kubonke bonke befamba uyayazi ububomi behamba njalo sometimes. Awuyazi lonto le?
Wena ukhuluma nami kanjani?
Ewe.
Wena. Awuzwa ngendlela uzwa ngezandla wena. Ufuna uphume enkingeni.
Xa nengqondo wena, ucima ngabiza umama ngaphathe apha.
Ufuna ukutshela ukuthi unyoko kuzo zonke le moto besigwela. Ukhethele wena kuyo.
Ewe, nditsho.
Uyazi Amos, uyazi? Ndonele apha nguwe. Ndonele, this thing is not working.
Wena, sowushubisela mina wena.
Ungibani wena? Banza.
Didikiwe. Didikwe finish. Didikwe nguwe. Didikwe yonke le nto. Didikile Amos. Ndodeni Amos. Izawuthini? Amos. Ndodeni Amos. Ndodeni Amos. Ndithi indoda. Endodeni Amos.
Uzangifana dam ne? Uzangifana dam. Hayi ke bhuti ndiyambulala ufana dam namhlanje. Kuyafa fi. Uyahagu Amos.
Vala nomlomo, thula. Hlala apho Amos. Hey. Yakudubula Amos. Yakudubula Amos. Yakudubula nyanyana bidwa.
Dala nje ulindile lo mzuzu.
Exolisa Professor. Yena man. What's that? Kiwa lapha emnyango uyaphi?
Uya.
That is a cut, guys.
It was nerve-wracking, I'm not gonna lie. It was that guy's eyes, eh? They just shoot at you. But oh, I loved it. I loved each and every minute. He's present, he's there. He gives it to you, and if you don't take it, then hard luck.
I think I'm ready to have the contestants return, please. Ladies, can you join us? All right, guys. Thank you very much. I appreciated the performance. Just general notes is I appreciated your use of props and you just giving Amos a run for his money by slapping him in his head. I hope you don't start a trend where guys start being smacked with wigs. And my lady, thank you for the use of props, being able to adjust when the gun doesn't fall like it's supposed to, and still being able to go with the scene and make it work. Otherwise, good performance from both of you. Appreciate it. Thank you very much, my lady. Thank you very much, my lady. I'm impressed, especially with the ladies. I think there's a bright future for them, and just the industry is getting two talented actresses coming in. With the guys also, you know, there's a bit of work that needs to be done, but I'm very optimistic for the industry to be getting such talent to us. If I were to pick a favorite, I'd struggle with the task. It'd be very hard because they were all good. They were all present, they had all done their research, and you could see that there was some preparation into their performance. So, no, I couldn't.
Ladies and gentlemen, when we return, we head on to the elimination studio where someone's fate will be decided on. Don't move.
13 weeks of hard work are about to pay off for two of our lucky contestants.
So we're finally here, guys.
Finally here.
At the end of the final cut.
Yeah.
Can't actually believe it.
Yeah. It feels like we've done something so worthy. Well, at least for me, I just felt the sense of like extreme peace. Like,
Sure.
this was so worthy.
Yeah. We've come a long way, all those provinces. I mean, it's been quite a journey. Yeah.
And I actually can't believe it that there were so many people in those queues, and now we're sitting with our top 4.
Sure.
And we were just like walking through them like, contestants.
Yeah,
and,
sure.
and out of that whole lot, you know, came.
Sure.
And I think we've had such fascinating debates along the way on like what it is to be an actor, what it is to be a celebrity, you know, what SABC is looking for specifically,
Sure.
you know, what it takes to perform consistently well in a show like this, but also in a soap.
The judges' score is based on how contestants interpret their brief in terms of physicality, delivery, range, and authenticity.
Very interesting scenes that the guys had to do today. And some very interesting performances.
Yes.
And surprising performances.
Yes.
As well.
Surprising performances.
Yeah.
Yes.
People came to fight for their positions today.
Yeah, they
Yes.
did.
There was no resting on the laurels today, for sure.
I fought for Nasipi from the beginning in East London, and I knew she was a wild card, but for me she had something so vulnerable, yet so powerful and so iconic.
Sure.
There was something I wanted to do, but it was too late.
But as you can see, it moved me. It's a yes from me.
So it's a yes from all of us. We'll see you at the callbacks.
Well done.
Thank you.
I liked her look, that she was masculine and feminine. She just had so many interesting qualities for me, and I knew she was raw, and I knew it would be a challenge, but I just adore her.
Yeah, and she's come through. She's
come through, right?
It was a good challenge.
Yeah.
And remember, Asanda, on the next day, she almost didn't make it into the final 4.
Don't walk away from me. Don't you dare walk away from me, lady.
She takes notes. I mean, when we said to her, you're being sincere all the time, and we can see that you can do pain, switch it up, she did.
Yeah.
It was fun to see her in the comedy challenge. It was a bit of a challenge for her, but she still gave it her all. She wasn't sort of embarrassed or too self-important to go for it. She really just went for it.
She has a very beautiful texture with her ad-lib.
Yeah.
It's always, it always makes sense, you know? Like when I think about that comedy skit and how she was adjusting the camera and, she did the leg kick thing. Just, you know, like she owns it. And it's like, she owns it, you know? And,
Sexy.
and then like you've got that, and then you've got the dramatic scene of, he's a mover, and he's a shaker.
He's a real man. A mover and a shaker. Not some washed-up leech of a criminal.
I remember there was a time where Trevor was a bit shaky and we weren't sure about him. And
the first studio days.
And he was just like in a different space and like, he was feeling sad and I mean, I think he was actually close to being eliminated. At
He
some
was
point,
at some point.
Yes.
Yeah.
But now here he is. Like
Here he is.
he's so strong and intense.
Yes.
That what we were missing was his vulnerability.
Yes.
And to see him, and once he was able to channel that, he had layers. And that
Yes.
was great to see, you know.
And he gave the character backstory.
Yes.
Just the choice of movement, the little stick in his mouth.
I'll suit him up, babe. Eh?
You could almost guess where this guy is from. You could,
Yeah.
you know, kind of imagine who his friends are.
Sure.
He just gave a world.
Sandile, for me, is amazing. He has a really innocent quality, actually. I find him to be humble, innocent, raw. He's got integrity, you know, and I was a little bit surprised by some of the choices he made today because I thought that he was performing.
A scene like that, if he had put a lot of himself in that performance as opposed to putting on a performance,
Yes.
you know, it felt out of place for him.
I think he was a little bit starstruck.
Yes.
Which I don't blame him being in a scene with like an esteemed actor like that and having to go immediately after.
As storytellers, behind camera, in front of camera, I think our responsibility is to show people themselves.
Yes.
And to show people a reflection of themselves, whether it's to inspire them,
Yes.
to motivate them, to change a thinking, a pattern, a behavior,
Yes.
whatever the case, you know.
Yes.
And we've had contestants that one would say, wow, she's drop dead gorgeous, or
Yes.
he's really handsome. But, you know, at the end of the day, we were looking for the skill and the talent.
So they're all winners.
I know, we're
We're all
very proud
winners.
of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're our little babies.
You're watching the grand finale of the Final Cut essay on SABC3.
How you guys doing?
Good.
How we feeling?
Excited for the winner.
Yeah.
Winners.
Yeah.
Yeah, very. Excited for everyone.
Feels like a celebration more than anything.
Yeah.
It does.
It doesn't feel like our moods are down, and it feels like each and every single one of these contestants can be celebrated. You know, it wasn't an easy decision, but all of them are special.
Yeah. All right. Should we let them know just how special they are?
Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's do it.
Contestants, please make your way through. You guys are our top 4. It is amazing to see you. And it is amazing to have witnessed your journey. I think each and every one of you is special. And I wish you guys the best of luck, yeah?
Let's watch the 2 original scenes from the show.
ubukeka kanjani?
Uyaphi?
Hawuphi? Enhle ngathi ukhohle ukuthi ubani in charge lana?
Oh, umuhle kakhulu.
Danke ngiyabonga. Safuna ukubamba enye meeting nje first la. And mamela ke, ungazitshela ukuthi off namhlanje. Mangibuya ngithola so ready ne?
Siyabi.
Kumele usebenze njengawo wonke umuntu la emhlabeni man, kusa ku client.
Hayi bo Amos ngeke.
Yewena.
Amos
Rubber next second man. How? Wena ufuna ngithathe wena. Ne? Ngilahlele ngaphandle. Nefamily yakho ayinandaba nawe.
ngizomfuna uxolisa ngizomthola.
So nje.
Ngikhathele. Ngiyema today.
Yewena. Ngizobulala wena. Yewena rubber next ngizobulala. Yabosala. Ngizobulala lento. Ngizobulala. Zokala, yayi. Ngizobulala wena.
Yes.
Ya. Shubisela mina wena manje. Wena zoshubisela mina wena. Ushubisela mina wena. Yazi intombazana. Ngifuna ukuthi lento uyinuke. Yazi? Uzokudubula fail. Ufuna ukuthi inuke lento. Yezwa? Inuka.
Starring wena ne?
Judges.
So we'd like to do individual feedback and watch your clips. So Sandile, could you step forward, please?
Sandile, mama, yeah.
Oh, that's the one, boy. That's the one. It's time for us to watch your clip, sir.
Ooh.
How do I look?
Uyaphi?
Wena mina ngathi ngikutshela ukuthi ngibuza ukuthi ngibuka kanjani sokubuza ukuthi wena unyaphi sewukhahle ukuthi bani umakhonya la endlini
Ngiyaxolisa. Umuhle kakhulu.
ngiyithanda leyo.
Thank you. Sandile, I felt there's a psychopath energy in that character that can shift quickly from laughing to aggression to intimidating. And I feel because you're such an authentic human being, you want to make those transitions real. Your aggression for me was good. I just felt like I needed to tell you that it's not shouting louder doesn't necessarily mean better aggression.
Sandile, I've really enjoyed watching your journey. You've come a really long way. One thing that I will commend you for is your commitment. When you've made a decision, you stick to that decision and you really commit. There isn't holding back. It did feel like you were putting on what you think a person like that would do in that situation. And the thing about you is that you're so calm, like standing there, you're so calm, and you can add a layer of intensity and danger to that calmness.
I'm so proud of how you pushed yourself and you didn't rely on certain, crutches or usual things. You've pushed yourself from the beginning right up until today. You've tried different things, you've explored different things. And that is the journey, that one takes when they're performing. You try everything. Well done and congrats on being here. Sanda? Let's see you clap.
Uyabona ukhuluma nobani?
Yazi ntoni? Ndidikwe finish, ndidikwe nguwe, ndidikwe yiyo yonke le nto. Ndidikiwe Amos. Sodendote Amos. Izawuthini?
Steering over, Sanda. As usual, well done for throwing yourself into a performance. From day one, you were truthful. I remember you were doing a piece about Marikana, and I'll never forget it. I'll never forget your first audition. You were so amazing that when you came the next day, we didn't recognize you. I found your body language not the body language of someone who is highly anxious. For instance, when he points at you, this is someone who's used to beating you up. You don't know that he's not going to hit you. There was too much certainty that he's not going to be violent.
I'll just talk about the last moment of that scene, where once he had the gun back, that was the only time that that character that you were playing felt compromised. You losing the power only really came in right at the end, whereas the majority of the scene, it felt like you could take him on.
Asanda, I think you're dynamite. I really do. I think you're beautiful, and I think you're statuesque, and I think you're contained, and I think you're clever. I loved the way you did that scene today, and I love the way that you contained your passion into your power.
Right now, I'm feeling very confident. Honestly, I didn't get here by chance. There's certainly something that I'm doing right, so whatever it is that I'm doing right, it got me where I am right now.
I'd like to call up Cabo, please. That's what you see, my brother.
Akongisho umuntu oyedwa ofunayo kini wena. Kongisho umuntu oyedwa uhambe kubheke ezokulandela ukuthi uhlezi kuphi. So ungazobhaka amasi nami nawe.
Ngizofuna umxolisi, ngizomthola kodwa ngeke.
Ufuna umxolisi nje?
Cabo, you've come such a long way, my brother. Absolutely, like you are a force to be reckoned with. Extremely talented, extremely passionate. One thing, your emotions really take over in the scene. You just need to be more technically aware of where you're standing and how you're positioning yourself. It was a great scene, but unfortunately what happens with scenes like that is we have to go again. And it's not always a great thing when it's so great and you have to go again just for technicality stuff, you know? You've really come a long way. You should be so proud of yourself.
Well done for finding yourself and so quickly saving yourself from elimination so that we could get the benefit of working with you through this journey.
I love your work. I love the fact that you're so powerful. Today, you looked huge. I feel that you have a real style to your performance now, which is something that I think is important for a performer to develop. As much as we're having to transform into characters, it's important to know what works for us
Right, well done.
Nasipi. Let's see your clip.
Usengifanda. Hayi ke bhuti ndiyambulala ufanda namhlanje. Kuyafa fi. Uyahaphu Amos. Dala nje ulindile lo mzuzu.
Exolisa puwezo.
Sure, Nasipi. It had so much passion, I felt like I could put a fence around it, and in a good way. There was this vacant look in your eyes, you know, and I like that you didn't just take the wig off and throw it away, but that you actually hit him with it, because I imagine him giving you this wig and saying, wear this when you go to work.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm gonna hit you with this thing that you've used as a weapon against me. Like, you know what I mean? I think that was such a beautiful choice. Every second of that fight, I believed it. Well done, Nasib.
I think that decision alone helped your fellow actor be more provoked, you know. So I think he was working off your energy and you were working off his energy. You really do commit yourself to the scenes. You just throw yourself in there. You're not worried that like, oh, my pants are coming all the way up, people are gonna see this. You're just going, I'm gonna do what it takes to get the scene. And that's really important. No one can measure that. Only you can measure how much you're willing to put in of yourself. So really well done. You've come such a long way. I'm really, really proud of you. And I really wish you only the best.
Nasipi, I absolutely love you. I think you're the bravest person that I know in the way that you threw yourself into the challenges we gave you. I think you're bold. I think you're unpredictable. I think you're fragile. I think you're beautiful. I hope that the day turns out like very good for me. Like, I'm hoping for the best.
It's time for me to introduce our guest for today, a woman who will be announcing as to who the winner is of the final cut. She's an extraordinary director, the beautiful, the very talented and extraordinary Ntabi Dao.
So the reason I'm here today is because the winner is going to win a role on Isidingo. So we've been watching your journeys quite closely, and I must say I am quite impressed. If this is what we're going to be getting on Isidingo, we are exceptionally lucky.
The winners of the Final Cut essay will walk away with a custom-written role for them on Isidingo.
Judges, are we ready?
We're ready, yeah.
Let's do it.
Ntabi, are you ready?
I'm ready.
I will start with the gentleman. Kaibo, Sandile, please come forward. Ntabi, could you please do us the honor of announcing our first male winner of the Final Cut, Season 1.
And the winner of the Final Cut 2017 is Cleo.
Yeah.
Being written into Isidingo means the world to me. I've worked hard for this, so being able to get here to this point means it's like reaping the awards, and yeah, I'm really excited.
I feel so grateful to be part of the Final Cut, and the fact that I didn't win, but I know in life that I won.
Ladies, Asanda, Nasipi, please come forward.
The winner for the Final Cut 2017 and the person who will be joining us on Isidingo is Nasipi.
This, it goes to my aunt who raised me with nothing. She worked very hard for me. Like, she used to sell like vegetables just for us to go to school. And then I was the youngest amongst her children. And then she treated me as if I was her last born, took me to school. I was the first person to go to a higher institution to study. And then when I'd say, Mama, I'm hungry. And then she would be like, no. You know, when you say that, it hurts me because, you know, there's nothing I can do. And then she would try and organize, even if it's a 200 for me, like to buy food, do whatever I need, just to feel like the other kids at school. So, Lena,
I didn't win as I thought I would, but it's okay. My friend got it. Like, we go from Eastern Cape, we've known each other for so long, I've known her for so long, so to have her win that, it means I've won it too. From the bottom of my heart, I am grateful. I feel so blessed to have been part of this whole journey. From this moment on, moving forward, a lot is gonna change in my life. For me, growth-wise, not just internally, spiritually, mentally, everything is just gonna change for me. So I'm very thankful for everything.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the Final Cut, Season 1. Debo, Nasipi, please come forward. That's so we continue.
The outfits are matching.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how we come to the end of the show, the end of the season. Thank you so much for joining us right here on this beautiful 13-week journey. It has been the Final Cut. Sintanda nonke makhaya.
Congratulations to the Final Cut winners. You guys are absolutely deserving. And I must say, to all the contestants, to the people that made it to the finalists, you guys are special. You must not give up on your passion. Work hard and you can break into the industry.
Whatever it is, I hope you get to make your mark in the entertainment industry.
It's really been an incredible experience. I'm really excited and proud to have been part of the Final Cut.
To stand a chance to win smartphones and the Final Cut hampers, remember to watch the show and enter our online competition on thefinalcutsa.tv.